in the morning, right? A nice hot cup of coffee and a banana muffin. What do you say? I'll have my coffee before my muffin, of course. It's bananas. And these smell right. You can use almond milk if you like. I've used almond milk in the past. Whoa, hello. Delicious. I love chocolate chips. I wanted to tell you, these I got on Amazon. It's Spring Chef. They have a magnet in them. And I never lose them, except if I drop them. And I'm going to keep stirring this until it's smooth. Banana muffins that you're going to love. Guarantee it. Makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? So, bring it to a party and have some fun. Hi, and welcome again to Annie's Angle and Annie's Kitchen. Today we're going to make something fun. And I think it's like family fun because there's nothing like waking up in the morning, right? With a nice hot cup of coffee and a banana muffin. What do you say? I think that's delicious, right? Ooh, I can't wait to have this. So anyway, come on into my kitchen. I'll tell you what you need. But before I do, grab a cup of coffee. I'll have my coffee before my muffin, of course. I've got to have my coffee. Anyway, what you're going to need, of course, is bananas. And these smell right. You have the black running through it, and any more and they're going to go bad. But this is what you need to make a good banana muffin. Smelly bananas. And I'm going to use milk. Now you can use almond milk if you like. I've used almond milk in the past, but this is low-fat milk we're going to use. And cane sugar. Now I buy organic whenever I can. So I have cane sugar, eggs, flour, all-purpose flour, canola oil, and chocolate chips. Some nice sweet chocolate chips. All right, I've eaten a few of them this morning. I couldn't help it. But they are delicious. I love chocolate chips. And I got to stop eating them because I won't be able to have enough for my muffins. You think I'll have enough with that? I'll make it enough. And I said baking powder. And I wanted to tell you, these I got on Amazon. It's Spring Chef. And, hello, is they stick together. I really like that. They have a magnet in them. And I never lose them, except if I drop them. So, this is what you're going to need to make your banana muffins. So come on into my kitchen and let's make a banana muffin that you're going to love. Ooh. Do you know the first time I made muffins for my son-in-law, my daughter was with me, and we were talking, which I'm not going to do, because I said, did I put baking powder in my muffins? She said, I don't think so. So I added more baking powder. Those muffins were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They were big and fluffy, but they were tasteless. They had no flavor to them. They were terrible. So, come on into my kitchen and let's make muffins. I won't put more baking powder in there, I promise. So, come on, let's make banana muffins that you're going to love. Guarantee it. So, we're going to add our 1 tablespoon of baking powder to this. That aside, and we're going to mix that till it gets blended. I'm going to keep mixing that. Set that aside, and we're going to get our big bowl. And we're going to add our 2 eggs to this. Makes a lot of noise, doesn't it? And then we're going to add we'll put the flour aside. And then we're going to add our sugar to this. This is 1/3 cup of sugar. 1/3 cup of oil, canola oil. And 1.5 cups of milk. And we're going to stir that around. Now I blended the egg with a fork. And we're going to get that. I'll come back and show you the next step. Now the last step is adding my flour to this. This is 3 cups of flour and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And I'm going to keep stirring this until it's smooth. And I'll come back and I'll show you how nice it's going to look. But you want to keep stirring that and keep blending the flour in there little by little. So what I've done is I've been adding a little at a time and scraping it off the sides until it's nice and smooth. And I'm going to add a little more. You just don't add the whole thing. You want to keep stirring it as you go. And we'll come back. Now this is smooth. Look at how nice that looks. I've scraped it from the sides. Now, can you see that? Now we're going to add the banana. All the banana. Wow, that does have a really ripe smell. And we're going to mix that up. And then we're going to put it in the pan. And we're going to put the oven on for 350, preheat the oven at 350. And we're going to add the muffins in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Maybe less. We're going to take a fork and we're going to give it 25 minutes and then see how it goes. And I'll come back when we put it in the pan. I've been filling the pan with the batter. And of course, I don't know about you, but do you eat batter? I do. I've been eating the batter. It's so good. Yow. And I'm going to keep filling that until this is all scraped out. And then I'm going to add my chocolate chips to this. And it's how many, there's no counting of chocolate chips. It's what you like. And I like a lot of chocolate chips. I don't know about you. I guess it didn't hurt that I was eating some because we do have a lot. So I'll come back when it's ready to go in the oven. It is ready to go in the oven. So I'm going to put it on 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes, maybe 30. And we'll come back. Well, they were cooking for about 25 minutes. I put a knife through that and they are done. Don't they look amazing? We're going to take them out of the pan and we're going to give them a try. And I hope you made yours and you could try it with me. That would be great. So these muffins look like a picture. Don't they? They're just beautiful. And I hope they taste as good as they look. But we're going to give it a try right now. I'll let you know. So, did you make yours? I hope so. You know, this is kind of a fun food. And I wore this apron because I wanted to show my love for muffins. Because I love banana chocolate muffins. Do you? So, let's take a taste together, should we? Yes, I've taken a few tastes already with coffee. I had an explosion in my mouth of a banana and a chocolate together. You can't beat that because, you know, I made the banana. It was a little bit chunky. I wanted a little, so you get that flavor in your muffins. I like that. I'm going to have some coffee with that. Wow, that is good, really good. So, like this video, subscribe to my channel. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Come back, we'll be cooking up a storm. I love to cook, I love fashion, and I have a lot of retro fashion that still is in. And I'm an exercise teacher. Okay, I'm not that muscular, but I'm in shape, which is really important. I do Pilates every day. Almost 5 days a week I do Pilates. I also bike 2 miles a day. And I feel good. Because exercise is something that makes you feel good. Sometimes when you're down and out a little bit, I go down to my gym and I work out and I feel great. So, and thank you for your comments. I really appreciate appreciate your comments. You know, people tell me, Annie, you know, you should try this or that. And I do take your comments, and I incorporate them into my videos, some of them. And I thank you for that. But comment on this, make your banana muffin with chocolate. And let me know how you like it. Write to me and say, Annie, I loved your recipe. You know, I didn't use a lot of sugar, which is great, because you don't need a lot of sugar. You have the chocolate and the banana. That gives it a lot of sweetness. So thanks for stopping in, Annie's. I go have a real nice day. Bye-bye for now.